Check out how a hospital is partnering with a watershed to create a healthier environment.
The world we live in, of course, we can all agree it's so important to take care of it and to be stewards of it. That said, in our day-to-day lives, it's really difficult to continue thinking about what we can be doing to help the earth. So the work that we do is trying to bring experiences in nature to people where they're at.
I work solely on the Delaware River Watershed Initiative, which is a strategic grant-making effort to protect and conserve drinking water quality in the Delaware River Basin.
One of the things that we wanted to do was create a resource awareness campaign centered around the Perkiomen Creek. So we want to get the Perkiomen Creek named a PA State Water Trail.
So the Perkiomen Creek becoming a designated Pennsylvania water trail would allow the managers of that water trail, of the creek, to access some funding opportunities and networking opportunities with other water trail managers across the state that would help them implement some conservation projects.
The Conservancy basically has 3 pillars. So the first pillar is education. We do a lot of education for kids 6th grade and under. The second pillar is conservation, and that's where this project kind of falls into. So we do invasive species removal, we do stream cleanups, and then the third pillar is outreach. So we do a bunch of events. We have an adventure race that we run, we have a sojourn that we do on the Perkiomen Creek. St. Luke's has been a great partner of ours, so we formed our partnership last year. It was part of the Perkiomen Creek Sojourn, which we do in the beginning of June, and brought the Perkiomen back to the Lehigh Valley. So I think that's really important to have that Lehigh Valley connection. We get so focused sometimes on Montgomery County that we forget that some of our cleanest water comes from Lehigh Valley. To have a great youth expedition like this that's centered around health and education and recreation, to have somebody like St. Luke say, that's a great program, we want to sponsor that, we want to help you succeed, that's really a nice feather in our cap.
Any time that you can build awareness of a stream or a watershed to a local community is going to help impact the effective conservation efforts. What the water trail designation does is it provides resources and opportunities for people to get acquainted with the streams and the rivers in the area.
We don't try to guilt people into taking care of nature. We want them to really develop a relationship with their natural spaces so that they can build it into their lives as something that they enjoy doing, something that's not a chore, but something that is exciting for them.
I think the biggest thing that the youth will take away from a project like this is basically that personal connection with a specific place. And I think that's what we're missing kind of in our, our society right now is, everything is, right at your fingertips, but we lack that personal, like I can feel the water, I can feel the leaves, I can feel the wind. And I think that's what this program does, is it says to the kids, or gives the kids that personal, I know that place.
Joining me in the studio is Dennis Pfleiger. He's the Chief Operating Officer for St. Luke's University Health Network, Quakertown campus. Dennis, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about how this relationship between St. Luke's Quakertown and the Perkiomen Bay came about.
It's a great opportunity for St. Luke's to continue to bring healing, not only to our patients, but also to the environment around us. Helps to raise an awareness that the waterways are an important part of our community. So we're happy to see that we were able to partner with this group to enhance that service.
It was kind of neat to see that not only were there people from the hospital involved, but also students down in that community doing water testing and all kinds of things that really are pretty interesting. Why do you think it's important for St. Luke's to get involved in a program that helps the youth and the environment?
Students are an important part of any community. And not only do we partner with them to do things with the waterway, we also see in our Medical Explorers program where we bring students in from both Quakertown and Palisades school districts to help them explore opportunities in the healthcare arena. So we think it's very important that St. Luke's continues to invest in our future people. My daughter actually is also spending some time this week from her school going around the watershed as well, taking samples and things. So it's great to see that other schools are reaching out as well.
It's neat to see how much is in our backyard and what an opportunity the kids have to learn about the world around them. Just from an experience like that.
Exactly. I think we see when we work with students, we see their enthusiasm, and I think it just helps our network overall to really be a great partner in every community that we serve.
St. Luke's University Health Network is a big network ranging all the way from up in the Poconos to New Jersey and down to Quakertown. Tell me what's going on in your region down in the Quakertown area and what kind of care can people come to expect?
So in Quakertown, we're actually in the process of building a new campus as well. So we're continuing to enhance our services there. So next year we're hoping to break ground on a new campus in the Quakertown area, which will be a replacement hospital for the current site. We also partner very well with all of our communities down there. We believe, we worked with the Quakertown Borough in regards to a walking trail in the park, so people are able to get out and have exercise and see St. Luke's is there for them in those areas. We do a lot of community events, and we're very involved with our YMCAs, business commerce areas with the chambers in both Upper Perk and the Upper Bucks area. All those things help to show that St. Luke's is really here to be that health partner, no matter which aspect of the community you're in.
People often think of a hospital as a place that you go when you're sick or when you need care, and yet there are so many opportunities that St. Luke's takes to reach out into the community and preventative medicine, connection with the community. How does it make you feel when you have the opportunity to kind of get out of the hospital setting and out into the community?
It's really a great thing to be in the community. Personally, I've lived in the Quakertown area my whole life, so to be able to come back and enhance healthcare services, access through our Care Now, through all of our multiple services, is just a huge privilege for me to be able to see how St. Luke's is touching the lives of my friends and families that are in my community.
That would be neat to see that progression. What's coming up for St. Luke's and St. Luke's Quakertown?
So just past July, we opened up our second Care Now site in Quakertown. So we have Upper Perk and also Quakertown. So we're increasing our access for urgent care. As I also said, the new campus will be our newest thing. So when that opens up, hopefully in 2019, that will be a great addition to the network, which will help to enhance services in the Quakertown area and really continue to bolster that brand that is St. Luke's.
Well, thank you so much, Dennis, for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for your time as well.
For more information on St. Luke's University Health Network, the Perkiomen Watershed, or anything from today's show, go to our website at thepeaktv.com. Thanks for watching, and remember, every day is an opportunity to be your best self. This is The Peak. Hey, if you like that video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel below.